it's Rosemary Gregg. Today is Friday, April 17th, and we're going to do a mat video, and we're going to be using a few props. We're going to start with our hand weights. This will be at more of a beginner to intermediate level. So we're going to lie down on our mat, pick up our hand weights or cans of soup if you don't have any hand weights, and we're going to start with arm scissors. We're going to start with our arms to the ceiling, palms facing each other. As we extend our arms and separate them, we're going to keep the palms facing the ceiling. We're going to inhale as we pass through center, exhale as the arms extend. You want to keep the arms really straight, and you want to keep rotating so that the palms face the ceiling. Our palms face up. We want to get into both those bicep muscles. And 2, and 1. Arms back up to the center, and now bring those balls or weights to your chest here. Now let's externally rotate our humeri and bring the weights back to the chest. So we're going to inhale, exhale. Okay, so we're just externally rotating our humeri in our shoulder socket is what we're doing here. Elbows are wide. Okay, now as we bring the balls back to our chest, we're going to add upper body flexion. So we're going to inhale, open, exhale, flex forward. Inhale, exhale. You want to just flex forward, but keeping your lumbar spine on the mat. We don't want to lift all the way up. And let's do 2 more. And last one. Okay, now return the weights to the chest. Let's bring the arms overhead, keeping the rib cage down, and we're just going to bring the arms to the knees like this and bring them back overhead. So we're going to exhale, inhale. That's the breathing. Keeping the arms straight. You don't need to touch the weights to the legs, just bring them towards the legs. Okay, now arms extend overhead. As we bring the weights towards our knees, we're going to add upper body flexion. So we're going to exhale, inhale. Again, we want to keep our lumbar spine flat to the mat. We don't want to lift all the way up. And here's 3. And 2, last 1. Now bring those weights back to the chest, and from here we're going to bring the weights overhead. Once again, we're going to circle the arms down, and then we're going to do a bicep curl. Straighten the arms, and they go back overhead. So we're going to exhale, curl. Inhale, arms go over the head, touching the weights together. Exhale, we curl. And 2. Last 1. Now as we curl, we're going to add that upper body flexion. So exhale, inhale. Just flex forward as your arms do a bicep curl. And here's 3. And 2. And last 1. Now let's take the weights up to the ceiling. We're going to do a little protraction and retraction. So let's inhale and reach the arms up for the ceiling. And exhale, bring the shoulders to neutral. We're just going to reach up and then pull the shoulders to neutral. We're moving the shoulder blades away from the spine on that protraction. And 1 more. Reach up and release. Now let's squeeze those shoulders together in the back. We're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together and then release to neutral. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. And 2 more. Just isolating the scapula, working the muscles around the scapula. And last 1. Now let's return the weights to the chest, elbows out to the side. We're going to do protraction just with one arm at a time. We're going to open the right arm to the side. We're going to reach up for the ceiling and then return that weight to the chest. So we're going to inhale, open and reach, exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale. Just isolating the scapula, working the right side of the body, and last one. Now let's go to the left side. Inhale, reach, exhale, return. Inhale, we open and reach. Exhale, we return. And last one. Okay, now from here, we're going to pull ourselves up and we're going to do a rolling like the ball movement, except it's a little bit different. We're going to be rolling all the way down, then pulling ourselves up. Okay, so we're going to lift our feet up off the mat. We're going to bring our arms next to our knees and thighs, and we're going to roll all the way down. Then on the exhale, we're going to come back up. So we're going to inhale, exhale. You don't want to get too comfortable down there. You want to keep the abdominals engaged. So you're going to inhale, exhale, and two more. And last one. Okay, now, as we do that movement, we're going to extend the right leg out long and the right arm up to the ceiling. Then circle it around to the side and pull up. Okay, now let's go to the left side. And circle. Right. And circle. And left. And circle. And again on the right. And circle. And circle. And let's put our feet down. Okay, now from here, we're going to do a shoulder bridging exercise. Okay, so we're going to bring the right arch of the foot on, no, actually the right ankle is going to be crossed over on the left knee. And the knee is going to be parallel. So we're going to be rotating the knee from parallel to lateral. So we're going to keep it parallel, then we're going to rotate it outward. Okay, let's grab your weights. Bring those weights back to your chest. And we're going to lift our hips up off the mat on the exhale. So we're going to exhale, rotate that right knee lateral, bring your arms to your sides in a V with the palms up, and then exhale, return the weights to the chest, and rotate that knee back to parallel. Okay, so we're going to exhale, inhale. Make sure you're rotating the knee from parallel to lateral as you lift those hips up off the ground, working that gluteus maximus muscle. And last one. Okay, now this time when you lift up, you're going to bring your arms to the ceiling and extend that right leg straight up. So you're going to lift everything up, and then you're going to lower down. You're going to lift and lower. Exhale, inhale. Now you're going to rotate the leg laterally as you lower down. Okay, now this time stay up. And now you're going to flex the foot and open the arms to the sides as you lower the leg just to the knee. And then you're going to point the toe and lift that leg back up and bring the arms back to center. So you're going to exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, point and lift. Exhale, inhale. And last one. Return the weights to the chest and return the foot to the knee. Now let's switch legs. Let's cross the left ankle over the right knee. Start with the weights on the chest. That left knee is going to be parallel. Again, we're going to rotate that left knee out, lateral, and then back to parallel. So lateral, parallel. Weights on the chest. Arms are going to go to a V. As we exhale and lift, palms up, and then inhale, parallel and lower. Exhale, rotate, arms extend, and then we lower down. And last one. Okay, now arms and legs go up 2 more. Last one. Now arms and legs up. Let's flex that foot and lower, and then point and lift. Exhale, inhale. Last one. Lower down, returning that ankle to the knee. Okay, now let's set those weights off to the side. We will use them again a little bit later. Right now we're just gonna leave them off to the side. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is we are going to do some hip lifts with this blue ball. Okay, so we're gonna get that little blue ball. We're gonna put the right ankle onto the ball, the right arch of the foot. Right arch of the foot, not the ankle. Okay, arch of the foot. And bring your legs, your feet closer to your seat. Hands by the body, okay? So all we're gonna do is lift up, push that ball out so that our heel is on the opposite side, and then lower down and pull the ball in. So we're just gonna exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Again, working those glutes. Exhale, lift, push the ball out. Inhale, lower. Last one. Okay, now let's switch the ball to the left foot. Left arch of the foot on the ball. Let's lower back down. Make sure your knees and feet are parallel. You don't want your legs really close together. And you want your heels close to your fingertips. So you're just going to exhale, lift up. Push the ball out, inhale, pull it in and lower. Exhale, inhale. And last one. Okay, now let's put both feet on the ball. It's a very small surface, so you're going to have to really use your core muscles when you lift your hips up. So you want to start with the ball close to your seat, hands by the body, and you want your knees and feet together. And you really need to use your core here. Okay, so you're going to exhale, lift up, and inhale, lower. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, we lower. Easier, harder than it looks. Okay, so let's exhale, push into that ball, lift those hips, and then lower down. Again. Use that core. 3 more. And 2. Last one. And then lower down. And let's set that ball off to the side. Okay, now from here, we're going to do our bicycle. So we're going to lie down on the mat. We're going to extend our legs out straight on that low diagonal. We're going to exhale, bring those legs towards the body. Then we're going to lift the toes to the ceiling. Then we're going to bring the right knee towards the face, extend, straightening the leg, and go into a split. So we're going to exhale, exhale. You want to unfold the leg, straightening it towards the face, then going into the split. So only one leg is going to bend at a time. And now the reverse. Bend the knee, put the foot into that diamond, and then reach the toe for the wall behind you. That's pretty slow motion, so let's speed it up. Same breathing. Exhale. As you split those legs. Now to finish the exercise, you're going to bring both legs up, hinge them towards the body so that you can put your hands on the mat, then reach your feet away from your face as you roll down. Low diagonal, let's flex the knees, separate them, and put the feet to the mat. Now pull yourself up. Now from here, we're going to do some obliques, roll back. Okay, so we're going to put our feet flat on the mat, and our arms are going to be like this. Hands in line with the shoulders, nice straight spine. We're going to exhale, sweep that arm down, And then inhale, stack the spine back up. Exhale, sweep, roll back. Inhale up. One more each side. And last one. Okay, now from here, let's roll all the way down. Let's bring those legs to a tabletop. Let's bring the arms out to the sides. And now we're going to keep the knees and feet together, shoulders flat on the mat, and we're going to roll to the right on the inhale. Exhale, we're going to use the abs and obliques and draw those legs back to center. So it's going to be inhale, exhale. Keeping the legs in a tabletop, trying to keep the shoulders flat on the mat. Inhale, you roll. Exhale, you return to center. Okay, now from here, we're going to bring one leg long, one leg to tabletop. So we're going to inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now let's roll to the side and go into the split. And then legs tabletop. Whichever direction you are rolling to, that's the leg that's closest to the mat. So when you roll left, the left leg extends long towards the mat. And let's do two more. And last one. And then bring those legs to tabletop, separate the knees, feet return to the mat one at a time, toe ball heel, and we pull ourselves up. Okay, from here, we're going to go into our half roll back. So we're going to sit nice and tall, and we're going to exhale, roll back. Inhale, pull forward, looking between the legs, hands in line with the shoulders. So exhale, inhale. Keeping the abdominals engaged, and we want to keep flexion to the lumbar spine. When we roll back, scooping the abs as we pull forward. And here's 3, and 2, last one. Okay, and bring the arms slowly down. Now from here, we're going to do a little bit of leg work. So I'm going to move my props out of the way here, because we're going to be kicking our legs, so we don't want to kick our props. All right, so we're going to get on our left forearm and left knee. Right arm is going to be straight, and right leg is going to be extended behind you, okay? And you're going to lift that leg up. You're going to bring that right knee towards your chest. Nice horizontal leg. You're going to extend the leg out. You're going to lower, lift, and pull it back. So you're going to extend, lower, lift, pull it back. So the breathing will be inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And again, extend it out, lift lower, pull it back. Last one. Extend it out. Now you're just going to lift and lower. And you don't have to touch the floor. Just lift the leg up and pull it back. And then we're going to switch sides. So we're now going to get onto the right forearm. Left arm will be straight. Kneeling on the right knee. Left leg is going to be extended. We're going to bring that knee to the chest. Extend it out. Lift lower and pull it back. So we're going to inhale, exhale, pull it back. And 2 more. And last one. Okay, now this time, extend it out, touch the floor, and just lift and lower. And now let's go back to our shell stretch and take a couple of inhales and exhales. With a nice rounded back, and then stack your spine up to a nice tall spine, up to the knees. And now we're going to do some inner thigh work with our ball. So we're going to go back to that left forearm on the mat. Right knee is going to be pointing to the ceiling. Left leg is going to be nice and long with a flexed foot, and the arm is going to be up. We're just going to lift that left leg and tap that ball to our calf. Working those three, I take that back, 3 abductor muscles. And here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the arm up, and then just lift and lower the leg. Okay, now flex the foot and let's kick it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now switch sides. Left knee to the ceiling on the right forearm. Right leg's nice and long. Flex foot, arm is up, and then lift that right leg up, touching that ball to the calf. Working those 3 adductor muscles. Okay, now arm up. Let's just pulse that leg up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's kick it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's return the ball and let's pick up our fitness circle. Okay, we're going to do a little spine stretch forward. We're going to sit with our legs apart, feet flexed. We're going to put the circle right about equal distance between the knees, next to the knees. All we're going to do is start with a straight spine. We're going to exhale, flex that spine, push down on that circle using those abdominal muscles, and then inhale, stack tall. Just push down on that circle. This is going to work your low abdominal muscles. So we want to really exhale as we push that circle down. And here's 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, now we're going to do the saw with the circle. We're going to lift our arms up over our head, keeping our feet flexed, legs apart. Okay, let's bring our legs just a little bit closer together for this one. Okay, so we're going to inhale and rotate to the right. We're going to exhale, reach the circle to the side of the leg. We're going to inhale, stack tall, and stay rotated to the right. Then we're going to turn to the center. We're going to rotate left, reach, stack, and turn. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So that's the breathing. You want to make sure when you stack tall that you're in the direction of your rotation. You don't want to look forward. You want to stay rotated. So you're combining rotation with flexion. And last one. And then slowly bring that circle down. Okay, now let's do a spine twist. So we want to sit with our legs crossed. And I'm sitting on a cushion because I have tight hip flexors and my knees don't relax down. If your knees are up like this, when you're sitting down, you need to sit up on a cushion, okay? So that way your knees can fold towards the floor and your hip flexors can relax more. It'll give you better form and you'll be much more comfortable. So let's take the arms out to the sides. Let's bring that right hand to the chest and let's rotate to the right. And inhale, center. You want to rotate as far as you can with each rotation, keeping the release small. And last two. And last one. Now let's sit nice and tall and slowly bring the arms down. Okay, from here, we're going to do some teasers. Okay, so we're going to lie back down on our mat. And we're going to do the teaser prep. So this is more of a beginner level teaser. So we're going to bring our feet, we don't want our knees really flex like this with our feet close to our seat. We want to get our feet away from our seat so it will be easier to flex forward with our upper body. Okay, so your hands are going to be back on a 45-degree angle, and you're going to inhale up, exhale down. So you're going to bring your arms up like this, then to your ears, then flex your spine. So inhale, exhale. So it's like a sun salutation movement with the arms, keeping flexion to the spine, almost to a flat back, but not quite. And last one. And then slowly roll down. Bring your hands by your sides. Let's extend our legs out long and go into our one leg circles. Let's point both toes. Let's bring that left leg to tabletop. Extend and point the toe. We're going to circle across the body, finish the circle and pause. So inhale, exhale. Now reverse. You want to stay really still in the abdominal area. You don't want to be rolling side to side. So keep those circles small. Tabletop. And let's slide that left leg down to meet the right. Let's bring the right leg tabletop, extend and point the toe. Inhale, exhale. Again, keep the circle small so you have good abdominal control. And now let's go towards the floor. Inhale, exhale. And tabletop, slide that right down, leg down to meet the left, and then pull yourself back up. Okay, from here, we're going to lie on our right side with our bottom arm nice and long. We're going to stack our legs on top of one another. We're just going to do some leg lifts. We're going to exhale, lift the leg, inhale, lower. Keeping the toe pointed. Now we're focusing on the outer thigh or the AB abductor. And here's 4, and 3, and 2. Last one. Now lift that top leg right over the bottom and little circles forward. Circle back. I'll bring both legs together, lift them both up off the mat, and let's scissor. Both legs together. Let's reach the toes for that back wall, and then exhale, slowly lower down. Now let's flip to the left side. Let's extend that bottom arm out, nice and long. And let's keep that front hand, which we call our kickstand hand, in front of our chest to help give us some stability. We want to keep both of our quads engaged, toes pointed, and then just lift the top leg and lower. Exhale, inhale. Okay, lift the top leg over the bottom. Let's circle it forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's connect both legs tight together, lift them up off the mat, and then nice slow leg scissors. Opening and closing. as my ball rolls away. Okay, both legs together, keep them lifted up off the mat, and then slowly lower down. Okay, from here, we're gonna do a few stretches. Okay, so we're going to kneel on our left knee. We're gonna bring our right foot forward, and our legs are gonna be quite far apart. So walk that left knee back a little bit, because we wanna stretch that left quad and that hip flexor. So bring your hands by your foot, and then I want you to just push forward like that. Just push forward towards that right leg, and then just back off like that. So you're gonna exhale, inhale. It's just a really big stretch. You're gonna feel it in your quad and hip flexor of your left leg. You're gonna feel it in the hamstring muscle of the right leg. The foot that's forward. Okay, now let's switch legs. Let's bring that left leg forward. Let's kneel on that right knee, hands by that left foot. Let's walk that right knee back a little bit, and then let's push it forward. Really stretching out the quad and hip flexor on the right leg now. The hamstring on the left leg. Really good stretch. So if you have really tight hip flexors, this is a really good one. Couple more. Okay, now from here, we're going to do our mermaid stretch. So we're gonna bring our right leg forward and our left leg back. We're just gonna put the right hand on the side of our body. We're gonna lift our left arm up. We're gonna take an inhale. We're gonna exhale, slide that right arm out. Laterally flex our torso. Exhale, slide it back in, and then bring that arm down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, laterally flex. Sit tall and bring it down. Let's do one more on this side. Inhale, exhale. Slide that right hand in and bring that arm down. Now let's switch positions of the legs. Left leg is folded forward, right is folded in the back. We're going to put the left hand on the floor. We're going to inhale, lengthen the spine. We're going to exhale, slide out and laterally flex. Slide back in and bring the arm down. Inhale, lengthen the spine like a string is pulling your head to the ceiling. And then slide back in and bring that arm down. Inhale, exhale. Slide back in and bring that arm down. Now let's bring our legs straight out in front of us. Let's connect our ankles, legs together, hands in our lap. Start with a nice straight spine. Inhale. Exhale, let's slide those hands towards the feet. Let's grab our feet and pull our chest down to our thighs. And then slowly slide the hands up the legs and sit tall. And again, inhale to prepare. Exhale, flex the body. And just breathe normally and stretch. And then slide back up. Let's do one more like that. Inhale, exhale. Slide back up. And inhale, sit nice and tall. Okay, from here, we're just going to do a couple of roll ups and roll downs. So let's stand with our feet slightly apart so we have a better base of support. Stand nice and tall, shoulders back. Take an inhale. Exhale, nod your chin. Start rounding your shoulders forward, flexing the spine, reaching for the feet. We're going to inhale at the bottom, then we're going to exhale, slowly roll up, letting the head and arms hang nice and loose, pulling the abs in, realigning the vertebrae, and let's do a couple shoulder rolls. And let's do that again. Inhale, exhale, nod the chin, flex the cervical spine, thoracic spine. Let's reach for those feet. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, slowly roll up. Pulling the abdominals in, realigning the vertebrae, and then a couple of shoulder rolls. Now let's just do some arm circles. Let's bring that right arm front to back. Exhale as you circle it around. Now take it back to front. Now let's do the same thing on the left side, front to back. And now let's take it back to front. Now let's cross our arms over our body. Big inhale, go into some thoracic extension and then bring the arms down. Inhale up, exhale down, and again, inhale up, extending that thoracic spine, and exhale down, and last one. Inhale up, and exhale down. Okay, for our last stretch, we're going to sit on the floor, sit on our mat, and we're going to just have our right leg folded in the front, left leg folded in the back, and we're going to have our right hand on the mat. Left arm is going to be extended up high. And remember, this is a spinal rotation exercise, so the farther back you have your hand, the more you're going to be rotating the spine. Okay, so I'm going to start with mine fairly back. We're going to inhale, looking at that left hand. Exhale, we're going to rotate. Put the hand flat on the floor, and then rotate back. Exhale, inhale. 2 more on this side. And last one. And then bring that arm down, and let's flip the legs around. Let's bring the left leg in the front, right leg in the back, right arm extended back, and let's rotate. Exhale, inhale. Nice spinal rotation of the spine. Feels really good. And we'll do one more on this side. And sit tall, bring that arm down. And that concludes our mat video for today, Friday, April 17th.